Thank you for tuning in to MacroView Television, and this is the Taiwan Outlook, and I'm your host, Wu Ruiguo. With the improvement in cross-strait relations between China and Taiwan, the Korean Peninsula is possibly the only hotspot left in all of Asia. On today's program, we're delighted to have an expert, a scholar who specializes on the tense situation on the Korean Peninsula. He is Professor Li Ming from the Department of Diplomacy at the National Chengchi University and a very good friend of mine. Professor Li, welcome to the Taiwan Outlook.
Well, thank you. It's my great pleasure and honor to be here. Thank you.
Yes. Professor, I'm going to start off with a very broad question. We understand that North Korea has been making a lot of noises in recent months, including the nuclear test and also the launching of the ballistic missile. And what is, in your opinion, what is the true underlying intention of Pyongyang government?
I certainly agree with you when you mentioned that when the relations in between the two sides of Taiwan Straits is getting better.
Yes.
And the situation in the Korean Peninsula is still
very tense.
Very, very tense, and also in a stalemate.
Yes.
And also we know that North and South Koreas do not have a very good relations, and seems to me that North Korea really is mad about Lee Myung-pak's government of South Korea. And also North Korea has been putting a lot of energy in showing its kind of military kind of muscles to the world. And also, in addition to the nuclear devices that exploded in not only in the year 2006, but also this year.
Yes.
We understand that in this year only, North Korea exploded its second nuclear device on May the 26th, actually 25th. So that we understood not only this, but also the Pyongyang government also launched, probably more than a dozen kind of missiles, into the Japan Sea, into the East China Sea, and the Yellow Sea. And the Yellow Sea, according to the Korean people, they were put into the other name as the West Sea, the Sea High.
Okay.
But Japan Sea, they insisted that they used the East Sea.
Yes.
So that I would say this situation has been very, very much tense, and we know that North Korea has shown a little bit kind of very, very strong presence in this regard, and many neighboring states feel very nervous.
Of course.
Yes, and I would say, North Korea's intention will be manifolded.
Yes.
Probably one is, try to give some kind of pressure to the current Obama administration so as to change the current American foreign policy toward the North. According to Kim Jong-il regime, it also, tried to blame the United States of a very, very, kind of provocative and unfriendly kind of policy vis-a-vis North Korea. So first of all, North Korea tries very hard to shift American foreign policy so that North Korea could be better off, would be better. But the second situation or second intention may be this, try to put some kind of pressure on the South Korean government, so as to give Mr. Lee Myung-pak the other voice. Try to induce Mr. Lee Myung-pak to forsake its northern policy nowadays, and to follow what Mr. Kim Dae-jung and Roh Moo-hyun,
the Sunshine Policy.
The Sunshine Policy, and also the policy of prosperity and peace. That both the two presidents, Mr. Kim Dae-jung and Mr. Roh Moo-hyun, followed for more than decade.
Yeah.
This is something that probably we have to bear in mind.
Yes.
And third one is to try to announce to the world that North Korea, no matter the other guy would like it or not, actually has been a what they call de facto nuclear power.
Yes.
And North Korea tried to be another one in the nuclear club, but actually not only the United States but also the other 4 members of the nuclear club will certainly strongly disagree with what North Korea has done.
Yes.
So North Korea actually feel very, very frustrated, and fourthly is trying to use this kind of provocations to show the world that North Korea got some kind of a bargaining chip in the future negotiations.
Hold some leverage.
Yeah, if the 6-party talks should be resumed.
Okay.
And finally, I would say North Korea would like to use this kind of a very, very provocative activities, try to grasp the notice of its own population, so as to solidify its kind of political
morale,
as well as kind of a morale basis for the North Korean rule, so as to get the support from the military. The military feel like that they got to be a nuclear power.
Yes.
But if Kim Jong-il should neglect the voice of the military power, he got to be fail. So Kim Jong-il tried very hard to get the support from the military forces. So the only way to get their support is to develop the nuclear bomb or nuclear facilities. That this could be the major intentions.
Yeah, I'm glad that Professor Lee gave us a very comprehensive overview of what might be the true underlying intentions of the North Koreans.
Yes.
But the fact of the matter remains is, do you think, in your opinion, that North Korea has been successful in getting what it wants? Because the rest of the world is going to be nervous if North Korea has not achieved what he wants to achieve with the launching of the ballistic missiles and the nuclear test. What would North Korea do next? Will they start another invasion of the South, for example, anytime soon, or is a military conflict a very likely scenario in the not too distant future between the North and South Koreas?
I think you're right. We really have to be concerned about the real military capability that exempted by the North Korean regime nowadays. Although North Korea has launched a lot of kind of ballistic missiles and also 2 times of nuclear devices.
Yes.
But I don't think North Korea would be able to use that kind of weaponry successfully to attack the others.
No.
When we know that nuclear bombs will be available when they should be used as a power of deterrence.
Yes.
Power of deterrence would be totally different from the power of attacking others.
Exactly.
So I would say that North Korea would possibly be successful in deterring the United States surgery kind of attack.
Okay.
But it's not been successful if North Korea tried to use that kind of weapons or weaponry system so as to attack others.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And we understand that in your earlier discussions that North Korea certainly want to be a member of the nuclear club, and now it has demonstrated some limited nuclear capabilities. What is the reaction from neighboring countries, in particular Japan and also China, on this issue?
I think Japan would be very nervous.
Yes.
Each time when North Korea tried to launch the missiles, North Korea chose Japan Sea as the target. And when we remember that in the year 1998, the August, North Korea just launched the what they call the Dept kind of missile.
Yes.
It's a kind of long-range missile, but it just fell into the Pacific Ocean east of the Honshu Island. This really made Japan very very, very nervous. And Japan just, was paranoid.
Yeah.
And Japan finally made some kind of sanctions against North Korea. Well, I don't think South Korea would be having the same kind of reaction as Japan does, because South Korean people would say, well, if North Korean people have nuclear bombs or nuclear capability, that represented the, another sense that it is Korean people who invented or who uses or
now possesses.
Who possesses the nuclear facilities. But China will be quite different. You know, when we talk about China's reaction, it is a little bit ambivalent. You know, China has been very, very old ally of North Korea, as we have already known that. But China would prefer that North Korea would not have a nuclear bomb, because this will invite the American very, very strong reactions, and not only American reaction, but also the strong reaction from the Japanese side.
Exactly.
In case that Japan should go nuclear or revise the Article 9 of its constitution. That means that possibly Japan would go nuclear, and that would be
really
something
destabilize the regional
would be
security.
something that the PRC, the Communist China, would not appreciate it.
Yes. Well, thank you, Professor Lee, for that very thorough and very comprehensive overview of the situation in North Korea and South Korea, today. But after we take a short break, we'll come back to Taiwan Outlook, and we're going to discuss the six-party talks and the effectiveness of a multilateral approach to the resolution of a regional stability problem. We'll be back in 2 minutes.